Hey, what's up, fellas? How you doing, man? Antonelli here.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? How we doing? Man, Antonelli here. I've got a ton of questions lately on switch hitting. I don't know why this is the big craze right now, but I get a lot of questions every single day from players asking if they should start switch hitting. Okay? So let's talk a little bit about switch hitting, some of the difficulties, my personal opinion on it. Playing with a ton of players, I've played with some really good switch hitters in my life. But there's not a ton of switch hitters in the league, and I think there's a reason for that. I think it's really, really difficult to switch hit. Okay, so let's start with this. If you have the ability to switch hit, does that make you valuable? Yeah, it definitely makes you valuable. Okay, there's no doubt that if you can hit the opposite of the pitcher, so if I'm a lefty when a righty's pitching, and if I can switch over to right-handed when a lefty's pitching, does that give me a little bit of an advantage? Absolutely. Okay. But it's not just that simple. For me, a couple things come into play. One, it's really, really difficult to be a switch hitter because you need a lot of time. There's going to be a lot of work that's involved when now you have to worry about your right-handed swing and your left-handed swing. It's hard enough for most players to be able to get their swing working properly one way. So when you add a whole nother swing, it's a lot more work that goes into that, okay? So that's the first thing to keep in mind. I think for a lot of players, me especially, it was tough for me to keep my right-handed swing working the way I wanted to. If I had to think about a right-handed swing and then a left-handed swing on top of that, I think that would have been pretty difficult, okay? But there's clearly some players out there that are good enough and are able to do it from both sides. And I've even seen some players later in their career start to switch hit. Not always. A lot of switch hitters I played with switch hit from a decently young age, but I have seen some players that started switch hitting late in high school. I've even seen a player or two that started switch hitting in college. So it can be done if you're willing to put in a lot of work. But just know that it is going to be really, really difficult to do that. Okay, so I don't want to dissuade anybody and say, can't do it too hard, right? Because there's clearly guys in the big leagues that have been able to do it, and guys that play at a high level can do it really, really well. But again, you don't see a ton of them, okay? So what I would give you guys for advice, all these players that are saying, do I need to start switch hitting to get, the question I usually get is, do I need to start switch hitting to get myself a college scholarship? Do I need to start switch hitting to get myself to be able to play in the big leagues and have a long big league career? No, you don't have to start switch hitting. You can work on it if you want to work on it. I'm not going to tell you no, but my advice is to make sure the best way to get into college, to play college baseball and to develop and move on past that is to have a good swing. If you can hit as a lefty or as a righty, well then you're going to play at a high level. If you're a college hitter, if you can hit at the college level, right-handed or left-handed, you're going to play. You don't have to be a switch hitter. Okay, so don't go crazy on that. What I would start with is making sure that if I'm a righty, that my right-handed swing is working the best that it possibly can. If I'm a lefty, I've got the best left-handed swing that I possibly can have. I understand my swing. I'm able to coach myself so that when things aren't going right, I can fix them. If you can do that, then you can play at a high level. Okay, so it's not just about being the switch hitter. It's interesting, I get this question so many times. So many players are they think the secret is to be able to switch hit. Again, if you can switch hit, then that's awesome. Then you are going to be valuable. But you don't have to be a switch hitter. There's way more hitters in the big leagues and at high levels that did not switch hit. So don't think that that's like the secret. That's the special thing that's going to get you to the next level. Understand your swing. And then again, if you feel really good about your swing and you want to work on I'm a righty and I want to work on lefty, or I'm a lefty and I want to work on being a righty, and you've got the time to do it and you're willing to put in the effort and the work, then go for it. But that's not going to be the secret. That's not the special sauce that's going to get you to the big leagues. You've got to be able to hit right-handed if you're a right-hander, left-handed if you're a left-hander. So hopefully that makes sense. Again, that's just my personal opinion. I really haven't tried switch hitting in my life. There was a little bit where I would goof around left-handed, but again, like I said, I always felt like it takes a lot of time for me to really get my right-handed swing to work, and there were times in my career where I lost my swing and I had to start all over. and I had to do that one way. So having to be able to do it both ways, pretty much double the work. But if you can do it, more power to you. So hopefully that helps you guys out a little bit. Give me your comments in the section below, your opinion on switch hitting. If you are a switch hitter or have tried switch hitting, let me know how it went for you. Because you guys have more experience in this than I do. I'm just going from playing with players and talking with players that have played at a high level. So give a thumbs up to the video, share it with all your friends, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I'd appreciate that. Check out the description box below. I've got a bunch of stuff down there that I think you guys will like. We've got a deal going on with Plate Crate. We've got a link to our Patreon page where you can support the channel. I'd really appreciate that. Got a bunch of other stuff down there that we're recommending. And that's all I got. Good luck to all of you. I appreciate you watching again, and we'll talk to you later.